All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone, and welcome to a new interview here on the YouTube channel of Query Metal in Córdoba. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with all our content. Today we have the pleasure of talking with the iconic band Digger. Chris, how are you? Welcome to Query Metal from Córdoba, Argentina.
I'm very fine. Thank you very much. A lot of interviews today for a tour in November. So, I'm here.
Yeah, I can imagine. All right, I have some questions for you. Digger is turning almost half a century. How do you feel when you look back and see your whole journey?
I think Digger is celebrating now this year the 45th anniversary. And it was a long journey, and I enjoyed a lot of minutes of that journey. And to make me to the person I am today. I had experiences, but also bad experience. But I don't want to miss them all, because now I'm a really lucky guy, and I'm enjoying my life, and I'm really happy that I can do music for the people outside, playing live and also on the record after such a long time.
Perfect. So this year you launched into the world your new discographic work called Bone Collector. What does this album represent within your discography? And how was the public's reception when you played those new songs live?
Oh, the people like it a lot because we played two songs. It's The Kingdom of Skulls and also The Devil's Serenade. And people enjoy that, and it fits very well to the older discography of the band. We cover a lot of years with the set list, but we skip the last years with Axel Ritt. We played more of the songs from the first and second area, and now from the original new album Bone Collector. So I think that people will enjoy it. We experience now the set list in a lot of live shows, and the people are really loved it. And I think so the Argentinian fans will do it.
That's for sure. Okay, so during these 45 years, you have gone through different stages and different lineups. But Digger's essence has always prevailed. If you had to define the current Digger, where would you say you find yourselves placed as a band at this moment, especially with all this intense activity that you have been having lately, all the tours and albums?
I think with each new member, the band got a little bit a new face, you know. Over all this, there's my voice. This is the initial thing of Digger, and the typical approach of a German heavy metal band, you know. And I always keep an eye on it. It depends if it is Uwe Lulis, or it was Peter Messan, the first guitar player, or Axel Ritt, or Manny Smith, or now with Toby Kersting. I always take that band sound like Digger. And I'm the producer, I'm the mastermind, and I know very well how the band like to sound, you know. And we some kind of currency, like, you can call this coin Digger, and you can buy some real German heavy metal with this coin, you know.
All right, perfect. So what's your take on the current state of the heavy metal scene and the new metal band generations?
So there are so many bands which on the market now, which do some different styles of heavy metal. But I'm an old guy. I love all these 80s bands like Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, or Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin. And from time to time I listen to newer bands, but always I find my way back to the handmade creators of hard rock and heavy metal, you know. So I'm not so deep in this modern music scene, and what I don't like is then if bands use this kind of MacBook in the background and playing vocals from that, or keyboards or other guitars or something like that. We are a 4-piece band, and that is the sound we present to the people, nothing else.
All right. And what do you think about the future of heavy metal, talking about these new ways that these new bands have of making music?
Yeah, I think that some dinosaurs will more or less disappear from the scene. I think that is the last tour, perhaps, of AC/DC. I don't think that they will not do another tour in 4 or 5 years, or Guns N' Roses, or I don't know if Iron Maiden will play any longer. I think that Judas Priest will play next year, the last tour. Ozzy is dead, so Led Zeppelin is gone, Deep Purple. I think Ian Gillan is now 80 years old. I don't know how long he will do it. So all these iconic bands will, doing more or less in the next 2-3 years, they will disappear from the scene. And I don't know which band will fill up the shoes, for the big stadium shows and everything. So let's see. But Gravedigger is a younger band. So I think we have a couple of more years. If everybody stay healthy in the band, that is the most important thing. Then we can carry more records and more live shows.
All right. I don't want to put you down, but how do you imagine Gravedigger's goodbye? Talking about this, all these goodbyes that we are facing nowadays. That we hope that it doesn't take place in many, many years. But how do you picture it?
I would say, if I say goodbye, then it is the last time, I'm not the Scorpions, or not like other bands, or Slayer, or blah, blah, blah. They say, okay, this is our last tour, and then we say goodbye, and 2 years later, oh, here we are again, This is now our last tour, but, I think that is stupid. But if Gravedigger say it's over, then it's over, and that for sure. So, but I have no idea how that will work at the end. So I make my plans for other records. I make my plans for other touring, for festivals and anything. So that is the most important thing for me. And I'm not thinking about organizing my last tour.
Perfect. Great. Good news for your fans. And also, you're about to embark on a new Latin American tour. How are you getting ready to come back to these lands?
Oh, I think for the first time we play shows in 2 countries we never played before, like in the middle of Latin America, and Honduras and Costa Rica. And we go back to Bogota and Colombia, Chile after all these years. We played the first time in Uruguay. It's near to Argentina. It's over the sea, jump. And we will see. I'm dedicated to the Latin American fans. So I'm really happy that we can do it. It's not normal these days that a band can tour in so many countries in Latin America. So I hope everything went well, will work well, and and then in the beginning of November we'll see us in Buenos Aires.
Yeah, great. So your Latin American audience has always had a very special connection with Gravedigger. Do you have any fond memories or anecdotes of your past tours in Argentina?
In Argentina, not, but in Brazil. I remember when we recorded the 25 to Life album. It was really funny, and we had a hotel on the opposite of the venue. There was a big hall with 3,500 people inside. So our promoter had the idea, okay, I took you by car, and then I bring you over. And we said, okay, no problem. And then we entered the car, and the fans outside recognized that and start shaking the car, and he was very afraid that they moved the car and they broke it and everything. And that was a really crazy moment. I think if we would went by feet, to the hall and to the venue, nobody would recognize that we can break our carpet or so. But with the car, it was really funny. But
Wow.
always, the people are really hard and passionate there, and
Yeah, they are very passionate in Latin America. Okay, so to finish with this interview, I would like to thank you for your time with Query Metal, and I would like to invite you to leave a message to your Latin American fans and, of
yes.
course, to your Argentinian fans who are looking forward to Gravedigger's return to our lands.
Okay, here's Chris Boltendahl from Gravedigger, and I invite all my friends in Buenos Aires and also in Argentina to our show and enjoy it. And we will celebrate a real great German heavy metal night with you.